Today is National Buy Your Wife a Pressure Washer Day. And if you didn't know about this national holiday, it's today. Whatever day you need it to be, it's today. So get out there and buy that pressure washer and let your wife know. Don't forget about it, because it's today. You don't want to miss this holiday. It's today. So, welcome back to Roadside Wrecks Garage. If you've been paying attention, you notice I haven't had a video out here in a couple of weeks. And the main reason for that is I'm lazy. I just haven't done anything. There's a trip to Kentucky, there's a trip to Minnesota, and I didn't film any of it. Not 1 second of it. Nothing. So I'm back here home in Tennessee, and yeah. I decided I better get a video out there for both of you to watch. So it's spring here in Tennessee, and I have to mow the lawn. So it's time to change oil on the lawnmower. Fun, fun, fun. Riveting episode. So this is my new lawnmower I bought when we bought this property, and I know a lot of people say, you bought it just because it says bad boy on it. Nope. I did the right thing, and I bought it because it's orange. I kid you not. When I was doing research on new lawnmowers for this property, I got a couple acres to mow here. I basically bought this after researching just about everything out there, and pretty much bought this one just because it's orange, and it matches my convertible, and it matches my Suburban, and it looks pretty good sitting next to the Camaro too. So, all right. It ain't going to change its own oil, so let's get going. I will say the way these bad boy mowers are set up to change oil, it's pretty damn easy. Even I can do it without getting oil everywhere. But we're not finished, so that's yet to be seen. If you're watching a couple of weeks ago, you know that I hit a deer. Actually, I hit about 3 deer at about 70 miles an hour, and I originally didn't see any damage. The other day I was coming back from Kentucky, and the winds are doing about, I don't know, 40, 50 miles an hour, and I was doing about 80 miles an hour. And I'll tell you what, when this finished cracking and breaking off at 80 miles an hour, it flew up and hit my windshield. It's enough to make you pee your pants a little bit. So there's some damage I didn't see. This was obviously cracked and I didn't notice, so we're going to take that the rest of the way off today. But other damage I didn't see initially. This grill is cracked, beat to hell. I knew the bumper was dented. I don't even really care. You can't even see it. You can see right there, there's a big dent, but the biggest amount of damage, and I don't know if you'll even be able to see it, right there, I think the one deer went under. I know the one deer went underneath the front driver's side tire, and I think he came around and flew up and put about 2 fist-sized dents in my box side, which once again, this truck has 250,000 miles on it. I should claim it because it's a comp claim, but I don't really feel like dealing with it. But I'm going to take this over to the shop. We're going to finish getting rid of this so I don't have another accident in my shorts driving 80 miles an hour down the interstate.
She lives a life like she wanted to, but she don't give a damn about you.
As you can hear, it sounds like buy your wife a pressure washer day. It's still going pretty good, so pretty happy with how this turned out. So as I said, I've gotten nothing done on this car. And when I say nothing, zero. Last thing I did was wire in that Dakota Digital box into the glove box. I haven't done anything. I haven't really been home either, so ran up to Minnesota, and a couple of things I got while I was up there. I've had these for a couple of years. My GTO tail lights and my electric fan setup. Those are the two biggest things that were sitting up there. Oh, all my wheel well trim. You got to leave it up to good buddies that decide to put extra little presents. My Mick Golden Light TV. This TV has been all over. This TV has made it from Minnesota to Florida, back to Minnesota, up to Alaska. And here's what's left of it. It's kind of a joke, running joke with a buddy of mine, and I'm going to hang it up in here because I think it's kind of funny. I finally got a TV out in my shop. A couple of other little presents I got in the mail. I'm going to do a relay headlight kit and my dual fan electric relay kit. And I think I realized why this old relay kit, when the fans would kick on, I paid a guy to put all this in before because, as you know, this car sat in Minnesota. I used to live in Florida, blah, blah, blah. So I paid a guy to do all this, and it used to level the car. The fans would kick on, and it damn near would kill the car. Just would bring it to its knees. The electrical couldn't keep up with it. I have a feeling 25 continuous amps. Well, he wired this thing in so that both fans kicked on at the same time. I guarantee you those fans draw more than 25 amps. I'm sure it just, if it didn't pop the fuse, it was just pulling more amps than it could handle. I could never get these fans to work. The car overheated every time. So that's why I pulled it back out and put this crappy little 4-blade back on, which is obviously going to come back off. And the other thing I've decided, since I've got this whole front end, the radiator, everything's torn off. Yes, there's a power steering pump on there. This car's never had power steering. I've had this car since 2004 or 5. 20 years, this car's never had power steering. I'm ordering the kit probably tonight, and we're going to put power steering on it because it's a hell of a lot easier to do with all this shit out of the way. I've decided I'm also moving the tentative relaunch date of this car from spring of 2025 to, let's say, spring of 2028, because then there is no expectations of seeing this on the road anytime soon. I got 3 years, and I don't really give two shits if I don't get it done by then even. We're gonna get that power steering kit ordered up. Why not? It's only money. They'll make more. More parts piled up on the part shelf. All these parts are new parts. This is everything that needs to go in the car. This is all the old shit that came off the car. That's old band stuff. I have got a lot of money sitting here, and it's just time to get to work. I think the next step is, honestly, probably, maybe, getting the dash put back together. I think that's what I'm going to work on next. I think I'm going to start putting the dash back together, get the cluster, get all the gauges, order up a new steering wheel. Help me decide. Give me some comments. Here's what I'm down to on steering wheels. I have in my Suburban, this is a Forever Sharp steering wheel. And what I like about this is it's called a half wrap. I can put, if you don't like the wood, you can pull this off a few Allen screws, and you can put whatever you want on here. This, when I got this, had a gray. The reason I replaced it is because it was all ripped and torn to shreds, but it had a gray steering wheel that matched the dash. But you can put whatever you want on it, or the Camaro has this Grant steering wheel, which it just is what it is. It almost looks the same. Give me some comments. What do you guys think? Should I do the full, what is it, Forever Sharp, or do a Grant? I'm kind of leaning towards the Forever Sharp. And then they have all kinds of different wraps you can put on it. I'm thinking that's what I'll put in this thing. Went ahead and got my new TV mounted up in the shop today. So that looks pretty good. I can now watch them at Golden Light anytime I want. Used to be a tube TV, now it's a flat screen. Well, that's where we're at for this week. It's pretty much all I got for you. I need to put my head down and get that car done. I'm out of excuses. I'm not out of time because there is no time crunch. There is no time restraint on that car. I just need to stop making excuses and get my ass out in the shop and work on it. Just procrastinating it for no reason other than I just haven't felt like working on it. I'm kicking around hard. I'm really considering selling that 69 Camaro for no other reason than I just want something different. It's not a have to sell it. Had my fun with it. I've had it. I bought that car in the middle of COVID, so that's been, in November, it'll be 5 years I've had that. It's listed online right now in one spot for sale. I got a line on another car right now that has really piqued my interest. It's a 62 Impala convertible, pretty much an original car. I'm back on my square body kick. I want a square body for some reason. I couldn't even tell you how many square body Chevy pickups I've owned over the years. My first pickup I've ever had was a 73 Chevy square body. My favorite pickup I've ever owned ever was an 84 GMC High Sierra 4-wheel drive. Add that to the list of stuff I wish I would have never sold, but how the hell would you ever know? I mean, I sold that truck 30 years ago. I cannot find anywhere hardly a High Sierra. That thing was as loaded out as you could get. That thing had everything: power window, power door lock, air, cruise, tilt. Mine even came with an 8-track, which I thought was kind of odd in 84. Maybe somebody put that 8-track player in it. I highly doubt it, but for 1984 it was pretty well optioned. Seems like everybody and their mothers put a goddamn lift kit on these things. I am so tired of brand new rough country lift kit, brand new lift kit. Man, stop putting lift kits on these things. And maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only one left that wants just a bone stock square body without a lift kit. I don't like the look of them. I don't like the look of a square body on a lift kit with big tires. I'm probably one of the few guys left in the world that likes the look of original rims and original tire sizes. I mean, there's a reason why my 69 Camaro still has the 14-inch rallies on it. I just like the way it looks. And yeah, I got 20s on my Suburban, but they're knockoffs of the original rallies. As far as square bodies go, I know what I want, and I'm struggling to find it. And the other side of it, you guys know what you want for them. 40 grand. I'm not paying 40 grand for a square body. I'm sorry. I just won't pay that. I used to pay $500 for those trucks. I know that makes me sound like an old man, get off my lawn, old man, but good Lord, 40 grand. I mean, some of the auction trucks, whatever. I'll probably never buy an auction vehicle just because of the ridiculous prices. But I see what some of these classic car dealers, Facebook Marketplace, 35, 40 grand. I mean, even more. It's ridiculous. I get a kick out of some of these guys, rusted out, needs cab corners, needs rockers, needs to have the lift kit taken out of the damn thing. And they still want 25 grand for it. Come on. You're high. You're just high. I'm going to kick around here for another couple of weeks about what I'm going to do with that Camaro. Wife and I took the Camaro out last night. It's still a head turner. People still love to look at that thing, and I still like driving it, but it's kind of like I'm ready for something different. I don't know. Give me a comment down below. Should I keep that 69 Camaro? Should I sell it? I have a feeling if I get rid of it, it's going to end up in the journals of I should never have sold it. If I keep it, it's going to end up in the journals of I never drive it. Depends on what day you ask me what I think of the car. It's a turnkey car. It doesn't need anything. It is the nicest classic car I own. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. I should probably just sell it. I should probably just keep it. I don't know.